We are chopping grass again. Today, Gerhardt's back, so he's running the rake. I'm running dump wagon. It is Tuesday. They're dumping over by the shop right now because of the field we're in. It's just easier, it's dry. And there is a hell of a lot of grass, honestly, on the King roads. Alex still running the floaters. We never took them off because we realized what it was, which is helpful because this field is just borderline able for her to come in with those so she doesn't get stuck or make big ruts. The front tire's kind of cut in, but it could be worse. Philip, on the other hand, you got to be careful where to come in, so otherwise he gets stuck, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the dump wagon. But it does speed stuff up sometimes when she can drive everywhere, and she does not like to get stuck. There we go. And we keep going. We got Stanley running the John Deere and Christoph chopping. Full loads. As long as we can find the dry spots, he's rounding it. That thing does have pizza slicers on it for tires. Pizza slicers. These are a little fatter, but we were chugging along pretty good for the conditions that we have to deal with. But Gerhardt, his middle rake caught a mud hole and basically it screwed shit up. So I'll show you when we get down there. I'm gonna stop running dump wagon. They're just gonna run the one for the now. Ferdy's gonna stop mowing. He's gonna help me too. And
you gonna drive down or ride with me?
I'll drive this down. He's gonna help also. And basically we gotta pull the hanger arm off of the mill rake. And either we bought new pistons.
Are you all going to the garage, or is Christoph going to
Okay, I'll just tell you when I'm down there. So on this thing, we have to pull this off because it cracked. Well, that was the leveling wire. It is no longer with us. It is, well, that got caught. That's just two wires that have to be put back on, so that works, but it's set right. Anyways, right in there, it's cracked, so we gotta take it off to weld it. And then that piston right there, I must twist it sideways and it bent it. So we gotta bend it straight, or I have another one. We have this tore apart. Ferdy is welding the piece that snapped off because it was completely broke. And Gerhard and me are trying to get these pistons opened up because they're tweaked just enough to not open. We got that one pulled out with a come along. And I'll show you where it's bent after, and we're doing this one. Garrett can hold this real quick. We have a hell of a setup. Jeez. Oh boy. Are we pulling these tractors?
It looks like it.
Okay.
You ain't moved yet.
The piston hasn't moved, but the come along has came together a lot. Is this not in parking lot? You had the parking brake halfway pulled, which means this sucker is tight. Oh my gosh! Yep. Oh, it's starting to go.
Yep.
Yep.
Those big muscles.
This is not the safest thing. It's going. Should put a bucket there. Whew. Okay. So, if you look, oh yeah, the camera picks it up. Nice and curved right here. So, we have a pipe bender, and we should be able to straighten it enough to run it. Christoph already ordered new ones, and I gotta clean this up. Ferdy just looked at our setup. And you know, I already knew about it, but like that's the moment when you smash one of your hoods.
I asked him which one he wanted to smash first.
If I was gonna choose, it'd be the MX,
Right.
100%. The 74 is probably definitely the favorite tractor on the farm. For
It'd be sad.
that is definitely the Cadillac of the farm. So yeah. But sometimes you just gotta do that kind of stuff to get it to work. All right, we're gonna get the pipe bender out and get this. Try to straighten it. So I think, yeah, it's picking up the curve. I can see.
Yeah.
So that's our curve. This is our pipe bender 3000. No, I don't actually know what the specific name is, but we have bent these stuckers back straight before. Not perfectly, but enough to run them. And that's what we're gonna do here again. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's moving.
We're definitely moving.
It stopped. Well, we can bend it either way at this point. It's already bent. Right? Actually, look, is that straighter? Hey, if it goes in and out, that means professional job done.
We are not there yet.
Still deadheading, aren't you? Okay, so we just bent it with our pipe bender 3000. It actually is a pipe bender, so
Bottomed out, so.
look at that.
Pipe bender 3000.
That's what I called it. And then I was like, wait, I don't know the actual name because I didn't look at it, and it actually says hydraulic pipe bender, so. But we got one done.
We have to pull this one apart.
Yeah. Well, the vent's not working right on that one.
Maybe we can just put it in the thing like I did.
So it keeps sucking it back in. I probably got to clean the vent off. That's probably what's wrong with it. And we do have the trailer in here. She does look a lot longer once you're up close to it.
That one's bad.
No.
If I'm gonna say, the bend is right there. If I'm putting money on it too.
All right, we got one done. So clearly, we're working in the right direction.
We gotta flip it upside down.
I think we need to put a cap on that so it stops.
Yeah, I kept my finger on it, and I
Okay.
think it actually did.
All right, I'll put the camera down. Okay, look at that.
Spit on it, it'll be good. Let's put it
All
back
right.
together.
This one's a little rougher than that one, but with the weight and the hydraulic power, it might blow the seal out. But there,
Not today.
but we called Champlain Valley. There's not a single one of those pistons in Canada or the U.S. So
Yeah. We'll have to
What a
grab South
big win.
America or Mexico soon.
I completely blanked out to record anything because we are trying to get this crap done. But it is, as you just saw, going up and down correctly. And it's probably fine that I didn't record it because we were trying to get this done. And
It's pretty much exactly what they did, tearing it apart.
yep, and I didn't record that
I guess
either.
you could put it reverse.
I didn't record that either. It might drip because I mean the pistons were bent, but you know, look at that, barely missed the hammer. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep going. All right, I can go back to running the dump wagon now. I gotta drive down to the house real quick because Ryan came and he's gonna run the new tractor to pack. Got our neighbors, they're hauling too.
I can go that way, that way.
As you can see, Marcus is running dump wagon. Ryan just got done his work and he's gonna come and be the second tractor on the bunk, packing back there. But he's never drove the new one, the 86, so I'm gonna show him how to drive that real quick. It's quite simple, but I'll give him a quick rundown. And Pete just showed up, my sister's fiance, who will be my brother-in-law in a couple of weeks.
Get fucking load!
All right. I showed Ryan this. He's gonna drive the new one.
Ready to go.
He can't mess too much up, unless he decides to jam it in the front of the bunk, which I say that, we've done it plenty with other stuff. So he's going, and I gotta get back up there running high dump, because Christoph's waiting, and my dad, you can see him driving my tractor with the little dump cart. He is hauling dirt. Going first, Pete. Alright. So, Pete is backing in right here because you can see it is soft. Yeah, it's soft. Christoph drove that there for Marcus. Literally for the last 2 hours, you could see that Marcus has been the only dump wagon driver because Stan had to go back doing his stuff, and Ferdy, Gerhard, and me were working on the rake. And he was getting it done. But now we're back into action, and we're just finding whatever somewhat dry places you can to dump the trucks. But they were driving down farther to where it's a road to the field, where we normally unload for dump wagons for the cornfield. But this is less of a drive, so he's trying it here. You can see the pizza slicers are cutting in once she's loaded, so. You see Terry's lawn mowing, and it is like dark marks right there. There's Alan. Don't show you that it's wet. I don't know what else will, because even the lawns are a struggle to mow. Birdie's kind of skipping over some of the wetter fields yesterday he mowed. So he's kind of giving a couple extra days to dry before he even goes in with the mower. I don't think Terry even knows I'm here. I have to give him a little shove. I'll put him on YouTube. So we're going up to this field right here. Gerhard has absolutely zero lead on us now because of the rake breakdown. I just dumped into Alex. Here's a dry spot, so we're using it. Marcus is, you can't see it, but it's filled to right before you can see it, because anytime Christoph is pretty full and he's close to a wet hole, we're dumping, because any extra weight, we're making ruts, and we're trying to minimize as much as we can. You can see the watermark right there. It gets darker, and it's kind of a known wet hole. Gerhard is only like about 5 windrows ahead of us. We got Luke here. He took over for Alex. She's gonna go feed calves, and he is driving the truck for her because he just got done work at Audi for today, and he gets here around 6 o'clock. You got Avi riding with Pete. And we got just like a whole different crew going right now that afternoon came basically. We got Ferdy mowing the last field up here at the heifer barn. He would be done already if he didn't have to help me with the rake earlier, but it's fine. Nice crop. Got my dad over there. He's hauling dirt around and stones around. I don't actually know where he's going with it today. It changes every day, but he's staying busy. And then you got Marcus here, loving the dump wagon. This morning before school, he woke up. He woke up at like 6:30, and he was outside putting diesel fuel in the John Deere and this one and the bucket tractor 8480. So that they were ready to go for the day. Then he went to school at 8, and now that he's out of school, he's driving dump wagon. And my mom actually went and got him from school right at 3. That way he didn't have to take the bus, and he'd be back right away to run dump wagon. Well, we have an added breakdown, right, Marcus? All right, so Garrett was raking. And then all of a sudden he goes, when I'm driving, it's shaking. He didn't go very far. He felt it. But Christoph tried pushing it on. He thinks the nut came loose or something, but this slipped off a little bit and it's all messed up. The seal's bad. But the bearing's still good for the output shaft or the input shaft for the front end, we think. So we think whatever the bolt that holds it on came off. We never even touched this when we did this front end, so we don't know why that happened, but we can't run it because the seal's bad now because it must have tipped a little bit and caught it. So we're going to unhook it. We're working on it. I was just trying to record this for you guys. And because normally the John Deere would go on next, but it's on dump wagon, so I think we're going to put my 8480 on, so because it's not hooked on anything but that the dump trailer for dirt, so. Right, Marcus? How you liking dump wagon? A little stressful because it's muddy?
like you know what to do.
You do? That's how it works? Okay. He is on it. We got this unhooked, and Garrett's about to go get my tractor to put on. We got this on. We had to tighten up the swings. Yeah, I slowed them down for him. So we'll try to get that going tomorrow. As of right now, we need him to keep going. So yes,
Go do math.
we got the 8480 on the triple rake again.
That's the last try.
And the trucks are coming.
Just text JC and said, hey, I lay in the tanning bed too long tonight. Hey, you can lather me up with some lotion.
That was inside joke. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So I got Luke driving here. Pete's driving the white one. And Marcus is dumping. Kristoff's waiting right now, but I'm dumping a little early just because I'm at the top of the field. And it's full enough to where it's not worth driving down and getting too heavy. So, yeah. It's staying an entertaining night. You got Pete right here, almost stuck. Don't do it, Pete. You're gonna be on camera, getting stuck. He's got her locked in. Pete, just send it to the right. Don't stop. He came down a little too far. He'll be good. He's not making ruts, he's just kind of turning the ground black. I guess a little bit. Ooh, I spoke way too soon. Told him don't stop. Oh boy. I have to, oh, we'll flatten that out with the chopper's tires. Jeez.
Just what I didn't want to do.
Yeah, that's how this cut's going. That is gonna be it for this video. We got some heifers get out in the pasture. So that's what we're going to do. So that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. And I'm not gonna be recording chasing heifers, so thank you.